the director of Vision, and I'm here today to interview a sound engineer, a well-known sound engineer who has articles in SPN, Europe and Sennheiser. So first of all, who are you and what is your job?
I am Raphael Williams and my job role is a sound engineer with a hashtag monitor engineer and also front of house engineer, but mostly known as monitor engineer.
So Raphael, you've worked with Tinie Tempah, Wretch 32, the London Community Gospel Choir and many more artists. So which one has been your biggest adventure and why?
Tinie has been my biggest adventure because he has taken me all over the world. Also, I've grown up with Tinie in the sense of in the music industry, because as he was just starting, I was just starting professional engineering. So I've grown with him as he's progressed so quickly. I've had to be forced to progress as well. I'm lucky enough managed to be able to keep up with what he's doing.
When did you start engineering?
If you can't really call it engineering, but when I started doing the technical stuff, was in church at the age of maybe 10 years old, setting up little combo speakers when nobody else was able to do it. I just put little things together, watching other people do stuff and asking questions. The biggest thing is to ask questions, don't be afraid to ask questions. And then volunteering, doing a lot of volunteering work in different venues and in church. And then people that are in church are already working in the industry that give you an exposure. And one thing that I got picked up on is there was a time where one of somebody that I know called Nick Coleman, he was doing an event and he was doing some photography work as well, and he had to go and do that kind of stuff. I wasn't called into work, I just come to see the event, and then I could see that he needed some sort of help, so I started packing up for him and clearing up all the technical stuff. So, and then me not thinking about it, just did it, and I went, cool, no problem. And then the following week I got called in to work at the convention centre. And then I ended up doing a lot of stuff at the centre. And then times passed, still doing stuff at the centre. And then I went to university to study media technology. And then I got a call from Tinie's production manager at the time to come and do, recommended by Nick, which was doing front of house, to come and do monitors. It was a big step up in what I was doing. It's not I couldn't do it, but I had to do it much quicker and more sufficiently. So yeah, that's how I've got here, and that's how I've tried to learn.
So Raphael, what are you doing at the moment?
At the moment I'm on tour with Dappy, one of the members of End Ups. So we're on a 30-day tour, 4 days in it at the moment. And at the moment today we're in Manchester, my hometown, at Academy 1, which we're about to go on stage in a few minutes. So it's going to be fun.
What have you done this year so far?
This year has been a very busy year. Been constantly out since February this year with Tinie. Tinie's kept us busy. From Australia to South America, to Dubai, Abu Dhabi, all over Europe. So yeah, I've probably been around the world already this year, twice and over. And it's just great being able to be travelling around the world and get paid for it, but also getting experience of life around the world. And then it's also culture, seeing different cultures and stuff like that. And also we've been working with Wretch 32, been able to privileged to do front of house for him, which has been good.
Is that for the first time? Or...
First time in the professional world.
Okay.
Doing it front of the house on a big scale. So yeah, I appreciate that one. And then they also recently just started doing Misha B as well. She's from Manchester too. They just started doing front of house for her too. And just before I started Dappy, just did a few days with Tyler James from The Voice.
Okay.
Did honors for him. He's a good guy too. So yeah, they all the artists that I work with, I try and get a good relationship with him and just be sweet with him.
Can you give us any insight on Tinie?
Insight like what?
What's his plans in the future?
Oh, we're just waiting. We're just waiting for the next album to drop, which is hopefully next year, and then we're ready to tour it. So yeah, he's probably eager to. He's probably waiting. Take a little time out because he's had a busy 2 years, and he's done amazing with the 2 years that he's had with one album. So if he can tour for 2 years with one album, imagine what he does with the second album. So yeah, so that we're looking forward to that. Hopefully that's next year. But in the meantime, I can chill because I know when he comes out, it's gonna be go, and I can't complain. So yeah, we're waiting for you, Ty. So yeah, it's been good.
What are your goals and targets for the future?
Goals and targets. Still working on targets because you've always got it's a ladder. Once you reach the top of your virtual ladder, there's another virtual ladder that starts. So at the moment everything's going to plan as such is that school's finished, college done, university, start working in the industry. Also the next thing is to establish some sort of concrete flow of work for me and other people around me. So whether I'm the boss, generating work for other people, other smaller engineers that wants to get up into the industry, and also just get bigger and well known within the industry with companies, artists, and just trying to be the best that I can be, and not let it go to my head. So the target is not let go to your head, just do what you do and focus.
Name 3 people you would like to work for.
Work for?
Or work with in the future.
I'm open to work with anybody that has good music, has good morals, and that respects themselves and the people that work for them. I'm a smooth jazz, R&B, gospel, anybody that does anything in that category, that can handle and take me, because you got to like the music that you do. Sometimes you have to work, and then sometimes you work and enjoy what you're doing. Which I always enjoy what I'm doing, but the music will take you to that next level. The artist respects you, they'll take you to that next level because you'll do anything for the artist because they're showing you that respect. And it's even if the artist isn't showing me that respect, I'm not gonna lower my standards because that's making me myself look bad. Not even make myself look bad, I'm not doing the best that I know that I can do. So no matter what anybody says about you or does to you, you have to keep your own standard. And if you start slacking, you're like, fix up, sort yourself out. So yeah.
Okay. Thank you. That's it from Ego Vision. You can follow us on Twitter, Ego Vision TV. The message will be at the bottom of the YouTube page. Thank you. Good night.